that's a niblet of information. It's a more. It's a trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's something. Yeah. I think one of the things that Drew had discussed, another thing was there's other things happening in this world as we are doing our own thing. There's a lot of other things happening, conflicts escalating, characters develop. This is some insight, not for our character, but just us as players. Yeah, it gives you more information about the world we're in.
Makes total sense. All right, cool. Keep rolling. I apologize. Yeah, I know. I got enough. We're chilling.
Here comes Drew. Here comes Drew talking. Okay, I think I'm good. You guys talk real quick. Anybody just say
Humana.
perfect. Okay. Boy, if I could redo and not be using OBS, that's something I'd strongly consider. You guys are in the Dark Forest. You have come across a clearing. You have found a journal. Nomad is at the front. I've put you in kind of the order that I assumed you guys were in, but we can definitely change that if you guys want. What would you guys like to do?
I think a nice perception check might do us well.
I think that might serve us extremely well in this moment. Go ahead and roll those bones. Am I able to see the rolls? Aha, I can.
Yeah, I got a nice 7, so it might not do me any well.
16.
You lick a rock nearby, Nomad, and it's stickier than usual. You're not sure if it's the humidity or what.
Also, Drew, I'm going to pretend that the journal I found is now my journal. So I'm going to start taking my own personal notes in it.
You just turned the page. You know what? I like that. That's very recycling. That's very kind to the earth. Amaya, you listen, and there's no wind in these trees. It's kind of deadly silent. But for a moment, you think you hear some like skittering. You're not sure in which direction. There's a strange echo, but you hear something. Jasora, you well, we've done taste. So you see darkness all around you, and you feel kind of wary, kind of anxious.
What time is it, Drew?
You guys have been oh, thank you for bringing that up, because that's another important thing. You guys have been traveling for about 12 hours through this dense forest. You guys started at night. You estimate it's around noon.
But we can't see light.
Yes, that is of significant concern. Yes.
And even Simone tried to reach the tippity top of the tree line, and she still couldn't reach.
She still couldn't
given
reach.
her.
If you guys have a
100
way
feet.
of getting you higher up significantly and then doing it, you might be able to get through that canopy.
Yeah. Maybe a different. Yeah, I don't want to go on a fruitless wild chase because then how do we see treetops? You know,
Who knows?
who knows? But I'm gonna ask Nomad to leaf through some of the earlier log entries and see if there's any other information that is useful from the previous explorer. I'm sure that's not the only entry in it.
Yeah, Nomad, you take a few minutes to flip through it. Does Nomad know how to read?
I mean, his intelligence is a +0, so it's not negative. So I would say yes.
It is written mostly in common, and there's some writing in the margins in Dwarven. But he
That's
has,
beautiful.
you can tell that they started this journal for this expedition, and like just from reading like the first few pages, you recognize that this explorer probably starts a new book for each like place he's exploring.
Hmm.
And this has the first day or two, nothing's really happening, and then on the third day, he like talks about getting like provisions and the Viridian Empire setting him up and giving him like loaning him a like scout soldier to go with him, and he relates of it a similar experience to yours. It's very dark. It doesn't stop being dark. He talks about a strange encounter with some roots, and then like a very very like close call with like what he describes as a giant man, like a giant furry man that he said didn't
cousin
see him
Sasquatch.
but probably smelled him. Yeah, he describes like a Sasquatch-esque creature.
Okay.
And then the last
Is
entry is
it only words, or are there any drawings?
there is
Like
a
with the
crudely
trees.
drawn Sasquatch man on the
Okay.
10th page.
And that's the only part I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna fixate on that for a little bit, honestly.
It's really cool.
And obviously,
I'm gonna start.
I'll read out loud for sure, but I don't translate the Dwarvish to Common, so I guess people would be kind of confused.
They
I
just hear
don't
you
think
talking in
they-
Dwarvish.
Yeah.
Crew, do you guys want to continue pushing forward, or I was thinking we forego the small rest and continue to advance a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, considering this is like our first like large opening, if we want to call it that, I think we
Yeah.
should take advantage of it.
So rest or push? You thinking?
I say push. We haven't seen. I don't think any of us needs a rest, right?
No,
We're all okay.
not for health reasons. And we ate 2 dinners before we left.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
guys are like healthy adventurers for sure. You're not quite at the point of exhaustion. But like it's on the horizon just in terms of like capacity. Basically, if you guys push like past what we're doing here, I'd probably need to have some constitution checks or something to make sure your characters aren't like, you know, if they're awake
Exhausted.
for longer than 16 hours, yeah, exhaustion might start to
Mhm.
creep in.
Okay. So we're gonna push to the clearing,
Delicious.
and
You all die.
we'll continue to tie our little rope markers, the little string markers.
Oh yes, yeah. Anything you remember like that cool detail from last time? Definitely call out because we have no evidence of it otherwise.
So we stopped hearing the sound. We haven't heard it since, right?
Yes, that is correct. You guys asked the bosun, or I'm sorry, the people running the ships to call and do whistling, and you guys have not heard any of that.
And, yeah.
The trail
Okay.
continues forward, and there is a bit of a branching path. You should see it on your side now. Trying to not give away everything, but basically there's a fork in the road, and a path east and a path south, and it's still not quite comfortable enough to not go single file. So there's maybe room for 2 astride, but comfortably, I've got it with Nomad at the front.
Are there
Yeah.
Can we do or I should say, since I'm in front, could I do a investigation check to see, because we found the notebook in the clearing, right? But
Mhm.
did he come the same way as us, or can I see if there's any footprints to see if he came from either end?
Go ahead and make
Like
me an
either-
investigation,
either
paying special attention to the ground around
10?
you. You see something in like about 20 feet in front of you, but you need to move forward for me to give you a closer look.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'll go.
Nomad, as you wander,
I'll do the hand signals as we discussed.
yeah, you guys have intricate hand signals. They're very
Yeah.
good.
And I make them up as I go. By the way.
They're constantly having to re-intuit like exactly what you're trying to tell them. But yeah, you get closer and you see like what looks like can only be described as drag marks heading south, or what you believe to be south.
So drag marks on the southern one. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean that's good. I'm gonna tell the captain. He's only 3 behind me. So
Mhm.
I might suggest that Aldar and the captain kind of switch positions if we're gonna be communicating a lot.
You guys give each other a little smooch, and Aldar drops
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third.
I check in with Nomad and said, "Did you just make the sign for sandwich?"
We were like, yeah, so that was my stomach speaking. We are
Oh, okay.
okay.
I think I heard Aldar and stomach growl too.
Yeah.
The only
Pure
sound
instinct.
is like the very, very disturbingly loud sound of tummies.
So, I see where the drag marks are,
Oops.
and
we
I
tell-
put my
Can we tell if they're like human or are they like animal? Probably not from my ship.
You see the drag marks are probably another 10 feet in front of you. Like they're making deep, like entries into this like very dense foliage on the ground. If you get closer, you might be able to find out more.
There you go.
What do you think, Captain?
Seemingly.
Should I take a closer peek?
yeah, we could get closer. Drew, I'm gonna kneel down and use my tremor sense. I'm gonna put my paws
Ooh,
into the ground
I like that a lot.
before we step it forward and do a vibe check.
Make me a perception check with advantage.
Good, because I need a warm up. Hold up.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
that
my
one
dear.
was just for kicks and giggles. Yeah.
Okay.
Love a good warm up roll.
Yeah. 4 and a 10.
Oh,
We'll
10.
take the 10.
You feel movement, you think, in your fingers through the
Faint.
ground.
But there's something there.
Faint. You're not even sure what direction, but something's around.
Drew, what you uncovered, is that a large stone?
No, I'm a very poor drawer. Nomad, you get closer, and now you can see these drag marks. Whatever this was heavy. You're not sure what dragged it, but there's like a sticky substance on the ground, and there are two large things were dragged through this space and further to the west. And you also see an odd looking, like, it's too big to be a puddle, but it's too small to be a pond. It's like a small, like, oval shaped form of like a large puddle of water.
A pondle.
A pondle, if you will. PM.
Yeah.
Trademark pondle.
Pond.
You said the dragging is in the direction of the south way, or is it? Can we tell if the dragging went the opposite direction?
You can tell now that Nomad's like up on it, the dragging went from where you guys are to the west. Someone was dragged through here following oh no, I just removed something. Following the same path you guys take. Did I remove Sosaurus?
I'm gone.
You're back. That was close.
I'm thinking.
Sosaurus dick gone.
Gang, I think we follow the drag marks, preparing for combat, but that may be the man we're looking for. It's the closest thing to life we've seen. And if it's a fisticuff, then let it be a fisticuff. We'll sort it when we get there.
But it dragged out in the direction that we came from, no? So
Oh, we came from this way?
You guys came from the north,
yeah, we came from
Yeah,
the
we came-
north.
so you're traveling down on this map.
Yeah.
Right. So
So my instinct is that there's something behind us, and I'm going to cast.
Oh shit.
I'm going to cast a silent image to make it appear as if there's no wall here anymore. I'm just going to like fill it with natural terrain.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so like you're gonna backfill you guys with like foliage, kind of.
Exactly. I'm gonna like make it seem like there's foliage there, and anything that has to appear through will have to do like a face check through this little area in order to get to us.
Okay, I like that.
It's better than my Walmart camo.
That's some dungeoneering right there.
Yeah, this boy came prepared to tussle.
It does use a spell slot of mine though, so just letting y'all know. A short rest.
Do you like whisper
we
something
can.
cool?
Should I put like a sign on it?
Hell yeah, you do
An
a
Arcana?
There's like a Naruto
you
type.
do a
sign
fucking
thing.
Naruto Shippuden on it, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm trying to find the fog of war drawing thing. It's cause I'm not on the right. So you guys continue forward?
Yeah.
I would say so. We're protected from the behind now.
Yeah, this is you guys have a good plan in place. You all walk further following the drag marks and then whatever the sticky substance is. And you get a little bit closer to this puddle. It's not obviously in the direction that you're traveling in, but you're close enough to see it. And instead of water, which obviously you'd expect, it is a like shimmering, almost like mirror-like silver that seems to be reflecting the canopy above.
I mean, do we take a vial like we always do?
Hell yeah, you're infinite. The super vial.
You look over and I'm just already like
You're already
like, just kind of hunched over, like scooping into the vial.
Do you go over to the puddle? The pondle?
The Pondo. I grab a piece of debris from the ground. Would you think? Are there rocks in this?
Oh,
Am I
there's,
more likely to find a
there's-
rock, or
there's
more likely to
small-
find like a piece of wood?
Yeah, you're more likely to find like some old like maybe not driftwood, but like old like rotten wood.
Canopy wood that fell. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that in my hand, getting a good idea for the weight and how much I would expect it to sink.
You get a good chunk. Yeah, yeah.
I get a good chunk. Yeah, I get a good chunk, and I kneel down first, put one hand with my left hand on the ground. That's my good tremor sensing hand, and then I chuck it with my other hand.
When the
And I
piece
hear,
of
what do I hear? What do I hear?
when the piece of wood makes contact with this mirror like liquid, you don't hear anything, and you see no ripples.
But it goes through.
It does not. It stays on the surface.
Interesting.
I'm going.
And then
to...
my tremor sense doesn't pick anything up.
No, not from the pondle. You're probably sensing that like there's 5 other life forms around you, and then you
Yeah,
realize it's Angus and Aldar and Sora and Amaya and Angus again.
I just creep.
Am I too short to be
away.
sensed or some shit? That's crazy.
And then also Nomad is there.
He got overlooked.
It's confusing because you have those wooden clogs on, and it's like it's blending the tremor sense with the rest of the world.
Oh, I thought it was a genius.
It's,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
yeah. If you ever have to turn on Red River, he'll never find you.
Can I cast Mage Hand and try to pick it up and see if it moves?
Fuck yeah, you can. The stick.
I'm gonna just whatever this puddle is. I'm gonna ask people to stand back just in case it's responsive or if it explodes, or I don't want to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna give it a poke and with my Mage Hand and see what happens.
Yeah, I like that energy. You give it a poke, and you kind of wait, and nothing happens. Your hand is not able to get through it. And you can see the reflection of the hand. What color is your mage hand?
It's light blue.
In the reflection, it's like purple.
Like it's a purple aura on the hand, or is like reflecting off of the
The
little
hand
blob?
itself in the pondle is a different color than yours.
Yeah, I don't think we should touch that thing.
Yeah, I'm half tempted to shoot an arrow through the damn thing, a bolt, see what happens, just for the funsies before we. Let's not mess with that. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know if it's magical or. So. Everybody cool with not going that way for now?
So you
Down
have
to
a path
Chase the
straight down
drag.
towards the pondal. You have a path to the left that is towards where the drag marks were going, and a path to the right that is unexplored.
Yeah, I mean, Captain, I think I could just add it to the map because from last time I've been taking a map so we could sell to the place of the forest.
Yeah. I like it. So
Pondal
My
question
instinct
mark.
is personally my instinct. I'm just talking out loud. Is we don't go in the direction of the drag marks where they got
We go
pulled
this way.
from.
yeah,
Yeah, we can either go that way, or we can investigate around the pondal and see if there's any other pondal-esque features.
yep. Amaya, what are you thinking? Jusora, Merfolk? I know it's not your element, but what are you guys thinking?
I can try to do an Arcana check, but can't guarantee anything.
The drag marks scare me.
So okay, I like it. He's
Yeah.
older.
But who?
Yeah.
I'm curious though. Right. So we found the journal like all the way back.
Mm-hmm.
How would he have like dropped it if he was being dragged like the other way? Right.
It's a good question.
Was he chased?
I wish Bahood was here.
Yeah, he would know
He's
what
like,
to
"Hey,
do.
like, not-
He'd know how to get
Lead
through.
detective. Yeah,
My hero.
but I saw you packed your Bahood pin.
Yeah, I'll put my
Your
my
lucky
best
pin.
Bahood.
Yeah.
Bahoody.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
put your
fine.
hoodie on. It,
Yeah.
It still
Okay.
smells like
So I
him.
think the general consensus is we
This
go
is a
this way.
trap. Yeah. This has all of the signs of a trap, but
All the makings of a trap.
yeah.
Let's go. All right. So let's go this way.
Quick question. Angus, how long does that illusion last?
Let me get you a good answer on that one. Up to 10 minutes.
Ooh. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's totally still there. As you guys start to look down the other path here, it's you're seeing some like beautiful flowers on the ground.
Oh shit, Drew, you color it in? That's cool.
Yeah. I've got like a paintbrush over here. Yeah, you're seeing some beautiful flowers, and then you see some less beautiful flowers. Sorry.
Can I do a nature check to see if the flowers are edible?
Fuck yeah, you can. You dip down and you grab one of those flowers.
I was gonna ask if there were any flowers that I recognize based on my conversation with the herbalist. I believe it was like
Ooh.
blorple berries, amaranth, and ambient plant.
Can I smack the flower out of Nomad's hand?
Nomad,
Before
you
he
could
eats
have
it.
grabbed a regular looking daffodil. And as you're attempting to eat it, you are struck by a mer person. Amaya, make me a dexterity saving throw with disadvantage, please.
Amaya or Jasora?
That'd be Amaya.
Sora.
Nope,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean Amaya.
Why
No.
me? I didn't do it.
All I know is it was a merfolk, so someone might get the wrath.
So he's racist.
Well, we've known that. Dexterity saving?
Dexterity saving throw. Yes, please.
3.
Excellent. Angus, you're in the back and probably notice it first. Amaya, you are watching your friend slap yet another piece of detritus out of the nomad's hand for him not to eat, and your entire back half is covered in webbing from 2 points in the trees who begin to pull you closer.
Pull me in closer, or am I closer?
Amaya closer. Amaya, you were
Okay.
dragged about 10 feet. You're nearly like right into the dense trees nearby.
When she's being swung past me, is it possible for me to take a swing at the webbing?
Do you feel like you'd have your weapon out?
I mean, I've already had the whole situation pinned as a trap, so I feel
No,
like
you
I've
guys
been
are
on
on
my guard the
You
whole
guys are on
time.
guard. Go ahead and make an attack roll. This is happening fast though, so you're gonna do it with disadvantage.
Okay.
Okay.
Does my tremor sense it pick the movement, or is it too fast?
This is a. You're probably recognizing this happening at the same time Angus is.
Got it.
I rolled a 12.
Angus, you with the speed and quickness of Naruto Shippuden, cut the webbing from one of the sources that was grabbing Amaya, and she stops moving, but she is in a bundle, not quite like Frodo in the last Lord of the Rings movie, but she is wrapped in sticky webbing, and I'm gonna need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Hell yeah. Oh, you never asked.
Let's go. My initiative rolls are at least for fire.
Here we go.
I got a strong 4.
Nice.
Let's go.
Angus, you got a 21?
Yeah, 21.
That's good. That's damn good.
I got a 16.
I also got a 16.
Oh, this is so cool. It does it like for me. Okay, perfect.
Yeah, because it's inside a game, right?
Yeah, it's all in the game. It's this is how it should always be. This is great. Angus, it is your turn. You do not yet see exactly. Oh, and at the top it shows you like the order and that things are going. Oh, this is great.
Yep.
This is wonderful. Angus, it is your turn. You've just cut Amaya out of this like sticky webbing. It is still on her, but she is not being drawn in.
Okay. So, just for my mind's sake in the situation, I still have my mage hand out, and as well as the image on our north side, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
As long as both don't
And-
require concentration. If both do, then you would have to pick one.
I can see you.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Doing stuff.
I believe Silent Image is concentration, but Mage Hand is like just kind of like an extension of myself.
Yeah, that checks
It's
out.
like it's like a conjuration,
Mhm.
but I believe it's just like an extension that I use bonus action during combat to move.
Yeah, that checks out. There is your hand. I think canonically is around the pond. The pond.
The pond, yeah. It's like a little bit to my south, I believe, is where I last left it off.
Boom.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my actions to cut the webbing off of Amaya,
Hell yeah.
and then I'm going to use my bonus action to scurry back into the shadows where my crew is. Kind of like cut and then kind of back up
And then yeah,
where my
shuffle
team
back.
is.
It is not difficult. It does take like 5 of the 6 seconds of your turn, but Amaya, you are freed from webbing.
And then, is each square like considered
Um,
30, like 5 feet or something?
The squares are. It's hard because I imported the map. So I think we should just rely on the rulers. We'll just go with whatever the ruler says. Like 30 feet gets you between Red River and Nomad.
Are you guys able to see if I draw with a ruler or no?
Are you
It doesn't-
drawing right now? No.
Okay, no, okay.
It's good to know, I guess. But yeah, you can end up somewhere in like anywhere in this space. Yeah. Nomad, it is your turn. The last thing you remember is a flower being slapped out of your hand.
Well, taking offense, high offense to that, I will, I guess, turn around. And did Maya scream when this happened? Was there any audible noise of this happening? Or...
How would Amaya handle that kind of provocation, Sarah? She a screamer?
She's not a screamer. You might have heard like a yelp or something. You definitely would have heard me being dragged away.
Mm.
Okay. I think that's fair. So, with my knowledge of spiderwebs, because I have knowledge of spiderwebs, everyone knows this,
Everyone knows this.
I'm gonna throw my torch at it.
I like that. That's aggressive. And that's exactly
Yeah.
what this crew needs. Someone who's willing to throw
Everyone
their
knows
fucking torch.
Spider webs are they degrade at flame temperature.
And again,
Matter of fact,
I'm
I think I've seen like a spider or two in the dinghy, and he just kind of like
burn
hangs
them.
out with it. Yeah.
So just to be clear, you're throwing a torch into the general space where you think something might be. Am I getting that right?
I mean, can I see? Like, I can see a Maya in the webs, right?
You can see a Maya who's kind of just broken free of the webs. You do not see where the webs came from.
What if I move closer?
Hell yeah, you can't get up in there. How far? Don't you
Alright,
move
so
like
what-
super far?
Yeah, my movement speed is 40 feet.
Yeah, you can get all up. You can get to the forest edge.
Alright, yeah. And then now that I see, I'm about to throw my torch.
Hell yeah. You see like a large figure. You're not quite sure exactly what it looks like, but you can see its general shape. You toss that thing in there?
Yep.
Hell yeah, you do. Go ahead and roll. I don't even know how heavy you roll. It's a strength check, I guess, for chucking.
Okay.
For delicious chucking power.
Oh, like strength at the very top, right? That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Just straight up
Okay.
strength shot, because I don't know how else
Just
you
straight
do it.
up. How's an 18 do?
An 18 does great. Sorry, I'm getting you a picture right now. As you hit the whatever the thing is square, go ahead and roll 1d6. But this is some sort of purplish blue creature with humanoid long legs and like chitinous forearms, and its whole torso is covered in some sort of strange, gross exoskeleton. And it takes some damage. And yeah, it screeches. It lets out a little stinky screech. And it doesn't feel good. It feels bad, even. And that's all the describing I could do.
I like
Do you have any more movement?
that.
I feel like running over there and
I
doing
mean,
it's
I don't
probably-
know. I don't know how much I moved, honestly.
It's okay.
So we could
You
just-
probably moved about 40 feet.
Yeah. I mean, maybe if I could get like close to the Maya and try to like wipe off the spider webs.
You give her a delicate wipe across, like you're lifting her hair over her ear.
Right. I feel like, yeah, she might like assault me. So I'm just gonna cautiously like wipe the webs.
Amaya, do you
I
guys
got
share a
knocked
touching
by
embrace?
somebody else.
I'm sorry, what was that?
It sounds like you guys are sharing a touching embrace. I just wanted to confirm.
Reluctantly, yes. Yes.
In that beautiful, reluctant Hallmark movie moment, Amaya, it is your turn. You are newly sticky, but thanks to your friend, much less so. You see the figure of a large creature standing in front of you, just inside these trees. It's probably like 5-6 feet up, kind of dangling off the tree.
Mm-hmm.
It's got like big black eyes that are like all pupil, so you're not sure exactly what it's staring at, but it does seem quite sinister.
I'm gonna do a ray of enfeeblement.
You're gonna enfeeble my friend?
I'm going to enfeeble your friend.
Now tell me exactly
Target
what
must
that
make
does.
a Constitution saving throw.
And if I refuse?
Your disadvantage on the next attack roll, it makes until the start of my next turn.
How do I roll for all of you to see? I rolled a 10.
That's a fail.
Oh,
The target has disadvantage on strength-based d20 test for the duration. During that time, it also subtracts 1d8 from all its damage rolls.
shit.
The target repeats the save at the end of each of its turns, ending the spell on a success.
You see our boy, you can barely tell because the torches kind of hit the ground, but he looks like he's got fantasy arthritis now.
Oh. I don't know why I have a hit dice.
You do hit.
15. There's a 15 hit.
It does.
Okay.
I think you have to hit it and then I have to make the check.
That makes sense.
Is there damage?
No.
Okay.
This is just a debuff.
You are kind of like on your one knee. Do you want to move?
I move like behind, further away from it, something like that.
Yeah. I feel like you have 25 movement feet, so I'm gonna put you up next to your friend's sword. Maybe you're a little freaked out.
Oh.
That was not a great feeling being all webbed up.
No.
Let me roll here. Yeah, this guy jumps out at Nomad, and now you can all see it clear as day. It is about 6 feet tall, but it seems to be hunched over as it attacks Nomad. First, it's gonna try and take a big chomp out of you. Seven to hit?
I don't think that's gonna do it.
No fucking way.
Creature wishes it hits.
The creature then rakes one of its claws across your face. 19 to hit.
Oh, that's tough. Yeah, it's gonna sting a little bit.
7 American damage.
7 American damage. I like the units. Thank you for that.
Yeah. It's Imperial. And Nomad, as you're dealing with being slashed across maybe your back, as you're dodging the first attack, you feel some web on you. It's being shot out from a tree nearby. And I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
We all saw where it came from, right?
Yes, this time you were all paying attention. You saw where it came from. You should see a second creature that has appeared.
14, does that do me any good?
You dodge out of the way as like a small bit of webbing appears behind you. How do I make it bigger or smaller? There we go. And it hits the ground behind you. And now it is Aldar's turn. Usually it's Swiffer that has to take that. Does anyone else want to take that helm, or Swiffer, you think you got it?
He rages and yells.
What?
Arg, mate.
Oh, that's good.
It's fantastic. I felt like he was
Really-
right
yeah,
next to me.
I felt like Aldar standing next to me.
And
Holy shit, that wasn't Aldar?
Yeah. MC, when did you join the call? That's nuts.
Golly.
Endercap 1 is about 30 feet from you as the crow flies. Endercap 2, or Creature 2 is about 40 feet.
he got his weapons back, right?
Yeah, he bought stuff.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
got stuff.
I think yeah. His inventory should be accurate and up to date.
I mean, well, I don't think I can see his character sheet, can't I? Hold on one second.
I probably should have warned you. I didn't look who was coming next.
If you're on the web-based version, you should be able to see everybody's character sheet.
In the meantime,
not
look at how
yours,
spooky
actually.
this monster is.
Yours is invisible to anyone.
Pretty spooky.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Amaya.
Damn.
Uh-oh.
Damn.
Shots fired.
For a reason.
Damn. Alright, he's got a longsword. In parentheses, it says extra grippy. I don't know
Oh,
what
that's a
that means.
grippy ass longsword. If there's any effect that would have him lose it, he has advantage on it.
Oh, that's cool.
So he's gonna run up. He's gonna run into that web that's in the way.
Yeah.
Kind of on the
he's gonna
ground, he gets-
Chop.
His feet get a little sticky. But yeah, go ahead and swing that sweet sticky bean footage.
20. Do math. 17.
Hell yeah, 17 hits. Aldar knows how to do one thing, and it's bomb. He's taking this
Yeah.
dude down to the express train to Pain Town.
And I think these two different damage types is if he is using it one hand versus two hand, right?
Correct, Amundo.
I can see him holding it in two hands. That makes
Oh, yeah,
sense
that's
to my
got-
brain.
Aldar just watched Nomad get, like, claw attacked. I feel like he's coming in two-handed.
1d10 plus 3. Okay, 9, 12 damage.
Fuck yeah.
God damn.
Aldar just drops a fantasy bomb on top of this mother hecker and does 12 discrete damage.
And am I doing damage to a creature right now?
Yeah, 100%, definitely.
The creature has disadvantage on its next attack roll.
Oh shit! Why? Just because?
It's part of his sap on his longsword.
Oh, cool. Okay. Remind me that the creature A has a disadvantage. Very nice.
'Kay.
Just Sora, it is your turn.
It has disadvantage twofold on its damage rolls.
Oh yeah, this thing's disadvantaged to hell.
I'll
Just Sora,
show
now
him
you
to
have to be
shoot
yourself.
his sticky business at our group.
Yeah, he should have thought about that before getting sticky.
Oi, mate, I'm scared.
Hey, can I say something?
Um,
Really, really compelling. Really good.
Thank you, mate. I'll have my short bow out,
Yeah, hell yeah, you do.
and I'll take aim at Eder Cap B.
You don't know what that thing is. But yes, you do. You can't shoot at it.
Take a good shot. Holy shit! 22 to hit.
Yeah, that arrow strikes true right into the chest of its carapace.
Okay, and I do a whole. Damn, 6 damage.
Hell yeah, you do. Go off, Queen. This thing like screeches again in pain as like yellowy liquid pours from its tummy.
You.
It's pretty gross. Do you want to move?
No, I'll protect Amaya.
That's beautiful. I like that everyone's rallying around Amaya. Red River, you've watched your coworkers here be relatively efficient in combat, maybe for the first time.
Yeah. Very proud of them. I'm put the hands on these fools here. Am I too far away to?
To love, you're never too far to love.
Yeah, for love. Yeah, for some caveman love on these fools.
Yeah, 30 feet gets you almost to enter to creature A.
Yeah, I can't put my hands on him. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move. Hold on, let me unruler. I'm gonna move my 30 feet here this way.
I like it.
Put myself between the crew and the. Instead of shooting this fool, I get my weapon out and I'm going to use my special ability, the maneuver called Commander Strike.
Tell me more. Go off, King.
When you take an attack action on your turn, you place one of your attacks and expend one superiority die, directing a willing creature you can hear or see to immediately use its reaction to make one attack with a weapon or unarmed strike.
Oh, that's
If
cool.
this attack hits, the creature has the superiority die. I'm looking, and I tell Jasora to take a second shot on this fool.
Which one?
And it
B?
lost.
On B,
One
yeah.
I already hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Red River screams. What does he say? Blast that fool.
Pop a cap on his ass.
That sounds like more Red River for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, that's got Red River.
Aye, aye, Captain.
As the arrow
That's on my
sails through the air.
18.
And fucking it like almost like William Tell putting an arrow through an arrow. It strikes true again as Ettercap B, creature B, screeches in agony. Go ahead and roll damage.
He's about to fuck me up. I did 6 more damage.
But hold up, plus 1d8, right?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, the commander strike's no joke.
Hard up.
Oh, no.
Turned down for what, indeed?
1d8.
And
Find this bad boy here. Hold on.
oh wait, do you roll it or I roll it?
I roll it. I roll it.
I
It
think
happens to
JP
be a
rolled it.
6.
There you go. That's great.
Is that 12 American damage?
That's 12 American damage as the crow flies.
This thing
Yeah.
is looking.
American crow flies.
That was looking fucked up.
Yeah.
He's got some juice. He's got some juice pouring out of him now. It's kind of leaking
Got a
down his
little bit.
abdomen, his cute little tummy.
Yeah.
Welcome to round 2, Angus McDonald. Welcome to the show.
I like what I'm
Glad to be
seeing.
here, guys. Yeah.
My whole entire squad is going crazy, but I'm gonna do one of those maybe check. You see, like to the north of us here. Can I maybe use my bonus action to reach around in there with my mage hand, see if there's anything else present?
Make me a perception check with advantage. And then I have another question for you.
Even with advantage, what a terrible pair.
You feel
Oh,
around
that's
in there, and you don't feel nothing. Seems everything's
Huh?
totally chill right there.
Yeah, all right, yeah. It's chilling there, guys. I
Chill as
think.
fucking there. You're like 100% certain that it's totally chill.
I know I'm chill at the very least.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that kind of rules out a couple other things. I'm just gonna step forward and take a swing at the one closest to Nomad and Aldar,
Hell yeah.
which
You
should also give me advantage, right?
get up there in the thick of it. Fuck yeah, you do.
So I'm gonna take 2 swings, one with my dagger, and which allows me to take another hit with another light weapon, and I'm gonna take a swing with my nunchucks.
Oh shit, dagger nunchucks. You whip them around like Bruce Lee. And you enter the dragon and enter the fist.
The dagger's 13.
Your dagger cuts this poor guy's one of his fingers off.
And then 14.
Yeah, then your then your nunchucks come down and break off his like part of his hand.
One for the nutbreaker, the like nutbreaker combo.
Yeah, then he takes it. He doesn't have a gonad that you're aware of, but if he did, you hit it.
Perfect. I gotta roll some damage.
Yeah,
here.
talk to me about damage.
Nah, 9 total damage.
Fuck yeah, you guys bonk him. He is officially bloodied as now he's like holding an arm that is like very damaged, and he lets out another terrifying screech. But this one feels different. It almost like makes your like hairs on your neck stand on end. Nomad, it is your turn.
You know, Drew, I would be lying if I say that I didn't take the claw to the face personally.
Wow,
So
I understand.
Yeah, so we're gonna go with a gentle quarterstaff attack.
Yeah, just give him a gentle touch.
It's gonna be a 14.
That gentle touch of a quarterstaff does make contact with this bloodied fella.
Perfect. And that's gonna be for 11 damage.
Woo! He is like down on one knee, and as he like goes to stand up with the second wind, and you like collapse his chest cavity, but he is still alive.
Oh, yeah, I was really hoping you'd say that. So what we're gonna do is, so he's like basically, okay.
He's
We're
in
just
a
gonna
bad
use
way.
an unarmed strike as my bonus action.
Is it time to bonk him?
Yeah. 14 again,
Yeah. Jeez, you guys are powerful.
and then 7 damage.
Yeah, you break one of his mandibles. It doesn't come off, but like you
Uh-huh.
hit him with a grizzly kerchunk. He looks
Yeah,
extremely ill.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking it was more of like a pretend like Aldar's like a wall, and maybe like run, bounce off Aldar, and just full nomad mass on this creature.
Yeah, you guys
Kinda
do
thing.
the Nodar, the classic Nodar
Yeah.
fastball special.
Mhm.
Yeah, I like it. The creature is still alive, and it is reeling with excessive.
I was picturing in my head a WWE situation where
Oh,
like
yeah.
one of them slingshots the other fella into the fella.
Fuck yeah, it's like a tag
100%.
in. There's a whole production.
Yeah.
It's a 45-minute intro.
Yeah.
As you rock bottom this creature. Do you want to move away, or are you feeling good?
Is he still like breathing, or is he like? Dead?
He is alive, and he is chittering loudly.
I don't know if I have anything left because I used my action and bonus action. So
Yeah,
I'll just stay put.
you feel good. You feel good looking down at this broken creature. Amaya, it is your turn.
All of these people are within 5 feet of these creatures, correct?
Correct, Amundo.
Gonna sacrifice
It's time to look. You got to make hard choices in the Dark Forest. It's fireball time.
I'm okay with that. We'll do the Ray of Frost.
There we go. I like that.
Okay, Ray of Frost. No, does it not hit?
It hits Aldar and he freezes to death. No, it sails high. The creature ducks and it was already pretty low, and it effortlessly freezes the tree behind them. Now, I have a question for you, my good sir Nomad. I mean, Angus, what happens when a creature touches your illusion?
So how it works is it's purely an image, right? Like if their instinct is like, I don't give a shit about it, they could just walk right through it. If they're an intelligent creature, I'd imagine they'd probably investigate it.
This is not an intelligent creature, but something.
Are you still talking about Nomad? I'm sorry.
Hidden blocks, bro.
I thought it was not intelligent. So.
I guess.
The foresty wall that you had created kind of dissipates, and you see standing there, like attempting to hide in that space, another of the blue purplish creatures.
What the orange?
And it looks very confused.
Me.
And it is going to shoot a web out of its torso towards Amaya. Amaya, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Damn, Amaya, you gotta like change your perfume or something. These creatures love you.
5.
Amaya, you are covered in sticky web. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Oops. You are covered in sticky web. And you are pulled to the ground. And you are a small line of like thick web attaches you to this creature. At that moment, Jasora, from behind you, make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Not good. 6.
Amaya, guess what? That's right. You are covered in special ooey gooey webbing attached to the torso of a creature, and a small line of that webbing attaches you to it.
Oh.
Red River?
I yell at you.
Red River, make me a dexterity saving throw.
I'm going. I don't like this. 18.
An Ettercap approaches you from the south, but it like runs across a bit of the open area, and you see it coming and easily dodge its webbing that hits like in the forest behind you. The Ettercap that is on its last breath, the creature A, is going to try and scamper into the forest, triggering an attack from Aldar, Angus, and Nomad. You can
What
all
kind of
choose
attack can this
to.
be?
You can choose to react
can
by
we
hitting
all?
it if you want.
Yeah, can we all swing at him? Is
Hell
that
yeah, you can.
possible?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck this.
But
dude.
if you want to leave him alone, that's okay too. That's totally your option.
I don't think that's how we roll.
Is that not the crew that we're?
That's
We're
not the
doing-
that's not what we're known for.
That was a 14, dude.
Yeah, that's a hit.
At 12.
Yeah, that's a hit.
Can't wait to combo this.
Aldar will
Damn.
swing.
Only 6 damage. So sad.
For a 22.
That is a triple hit.
Keep.
As all three of you hit, what does it look like? What happens to this poor creature?
Explosion.
Well, I imagine
Yeah.
Nomad has to be swinging at the legs. I mean, it just,
Yeah.
Just statistically.
statistically
Yeah,
speaking.
that's
here.
all that's the only thing that makes sense to me. Nomad, you trip him just as Angus puts a dagger in his back, and as Aldar, I mean, let's not get blue,
Did you see that clip?
dislocates his head he captures the tape away from his body.
Like that.
Yeah, that intercap, you're not sure if it's alive or not, but you think maybe if it is, it wishes it wasn't. Ettercap C has
that's fair.
gone. The only friend who hasn't gone is Ettercap B. He is going to rush out to you, Red River, and he is going to deliver a devastating bite attack at your face.
I had just popped in a trident into my mouth, and that 12 just doesn't hit.
12 doesn't
But he
do
does
it.
get No, but he does get a whiff of my spearman trident I just popped in.
You don't speak the language that it speaks, but you think you hear,
Yeah.
as a claw comes down at you as well for 18.
Another claw.
Yeah, this fucker is nasty.
Let's resolve one quick thing real quick. The repo stay. before
Oh
we
no!
move to the second. Yeah. There's a. We're in here. Reaction. Yeah, repo stay. When a creature misses your melee misses you with a melee attack roll, you can expend one superiority die to make a melee attack roll with a weapon or an arm strike against that creature. If you hit, add the superiority die to the damage.
Oh shit! All right, you best
So-
come correct.
But yeah, I know, cause. So here we go.
This one's got 2
Baldur's
arrows
Raining
poking out
Hand.
of his chest from Jasora earlier.
Yeah. I got my Baldur's Raining hand. I slap him around with that 11.
That does not hit as the creature ducks your attack.
Damn shame. Okay.
And
Let me expend my die real quick. Hold on, 1 second.
You get to add the die? This game's fucked.
No. I'm saying like I used to
Oh,
So I need to
okay. Got it.
discount it.
And our boy does 7 damage to you.
Stand by.
You don't like it.
I do like it. I just
Oh.
looking at my reactions. Do I? No, I'm good.
Okay. It is
Take 7
Aldar's
damage.
turn. Aldar is not covered in sticky web, but it is all around him at his feet. Ettercap, the first creature is dead in front of Aldar. Just to the north of him, about 10 feet, is a creature that's wrapped up in Maya. And then to his east is Jasora dealing with a similar situation, and then 2 more creatures to the south. You're in an absolute brouhaha right now.
Whose turn is it?
Aldar, which is Swiffer by proxy.
Oh.
You can skip. You can pass as well. Could be nap time for Aldar.
How do I? Oh, there we go. I'm trying to figure out how to move the map.
Oh yeah, you have to switch to
Oh.
the pan or hit P. I think you can also hold the space
Oh,
bar.
I can click the map. Aldar gonna keep swinging. He'll swing at Ettercap C.
Yeah, he can definitely get into range of that bad boy.
Just gonna swing and yell.
Did you say something Australian?
Mate.
Yep, that's good. Faustus.
What's 8 plus 5? 13?
Yep, that's good. Yeah, it
It
definitely
hits?
hits. Hits our boy.
Does the enrage do anything? I don't know how it works.
I don't either.
There probably is stuff that I'm not reading with his rage.
Yeah, every rage has a unique passive ability that you definitely should be utilizing.
It like doesn't say anything extra though. It just says you can enter rage if you aren't wearing heavy. Oh, never mind. If I click on it,
What's his
it gives
path?
me
What's the
everything.
path of the what?
Yeah, it depends on his path, and there should be a whole bunch of stuff.
I have
We're missing
resistance to
one
certain
example, just
damages. When I make an attack using strength, I gain a bonus to the damage that increases as I gain levels as a barbarian.
On each of your turns while your rage is active, the first creature you hit with a weapon or unarmed strike takes an additional 1d6 plus 1 radiant or necrotic damage of your choice.
That's cool. Where do you see that?
Under features and traits, Path of the Zealot, and then Divine Fury.
God damn, he's got so much shit.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah. Aldar actually does a shit ton of damage.
Yes, yes.
Well, I'm gonna
With all our hits, he hits you a lot.
destroy this fool. I'll just roll the first 1d10 plus 3, so 5 damage. You're gonna make me read again.
I'm so
Is this
sorry
a
you're going
tag?
through this difficult time.
Is this a track with strength or no?
Yeah.
When I
Yeah.
swing with a sword?
Yeah.
Yes, that is
Yes.
that's strict attack
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay. As shown in the rage damage column of the barbarian features table. Well, there's something here that lets me damage more. I just don't know where the rage damage column of the barbarian.
You do 1d12 more, let's say.
Okie dokie.
Thank you, Swiffer, for
Yeah, for
trudging through
shouldering
his
the
character.
burden.
Appreciate it. Yep.
Shouldn't have given me that because it's 11 more damage.
Yeah, you take this guy to fuck up town. He is very sad. How much total damage?
11 plus 5. Wait. Yeah.
That's no joke. He is not yet bloodied, but he does look. He doesn't have facial features that are easily read, but he does look concerned.
And he has disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh, because he's sapped.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here for it. I mean, I don't like it, but
And
I understand.
If you have a bonus action, now's the time to use it and just really play with it.
Fucking,
You gonna make Swiffer read more, bro? You gonna do that to her?
I don't want to, but
Oh, bonus action. Oh, wait. I can't find it. Unless, I mean, the only bonus action he has is if he wants to heal himself.
Yeah.
But he's
That's
okay.
You can heal
Okay, okay.
yourself
Sometimes-
to.
I mean, he might
exercise.
have more, but
no, it's fine.
can't.
It is now Jasora's turn. Jasora, I'm so sorry you don't get a break because now you have to run your own character. You are struggling. You have the restrained condition. Yeah, you
This.
sound just like that.
Mate.
Hey, Drew, what's the restrained condition? Good question. While
I'm
you are
reading.
restrained,
I experience the following effects. I can't move.
Correct.
Attacks against me have advantage, and I roll with disadvantage. I have disadvantage on dex saving throws.
yeah, you're basically at a significant disadvantage.
Can I grab my dagger and take a slice.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with disadvantage. You're kind of cooped up in here.
Lame. I roll a nat 20 and a 17, so a 20.
You cut that thing open, no problem. Go ahead and roll damage.
Yeah. Three damage.
You cut yourself nearly free of it, but it is still like collected around your torso and below.
Does she do a check at the end of her turn to see if she gets out, or is that? No, I don't know how that works.
She can, for the restrain, I think she has to use her action to try and break free of it.
Got it.
It has a AC and a health.
Got it. Yep, that makes sense. That checks.
Sorry to use my action, right?
Yeah, you have a bonus action. I don't know what you would use with it, but you do have it.
I don't really have a lot of bonus actions available for me.
Speaking of bonus actions, it's Red River's turn. Red River, you got a couple stinky Eder caps in front of you.
Yep.
Couple stinkers, couple Stanley Steamers.
Stanley Steamers. Yeah.
Thank you, Stanley Steamers.
Thank you, Stanley Steamer. We're gonna do going to do. The Baldur's Reign's already out.
Yeah,
We're just gonna put it on.
When it's ass whooping time, Baldur's Reign.
Yeah. 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 Sorry. And this fella. I'm gonna sidestep him. I'm close enough. I'm just sidestep him, get a little bit to his side, and then we're gonna do this thing. I want to be closer to this guy, so I'm gonna sidestep him.
Yeah.
And just do it. What was the score?
Give him the business end of the business.
Oh yeah, it was an 18. That's my B, dog.
That's a hit. Just barely.
That's my B. That's my B. This is stupid. 8.
Yeah, you hit this guy and he is officially past bloody. He is becoming sadder by the moment as ooey gooey yellow ichor continues to spill out of him.
Yeah.
Is that your turn, or do you also have lots of wild stuff you can do?
I have lots of wild stuff we could do, but we are not gonna do anything. I lie.
I knew it.
I lie. I'm gonna use my action surge.
To go full
And
Super
Baldur's
Saiyan.
Reign. Yeah. Okay. If I use my action surge, do I stay in place and slap this fella, or can I take the 5 steps or whatever to get to Eder cap?
You can definitely take the steps because you still have movement left. But Mr. B will take a swing at you, or we'll have the option to take a swing at you.
The option is take a swing at me. Yeah. Is he a disadvantage? I don't remember.
He is not. C is extremely disadvantaged
Got it.
because you guys are bullying them. If I'm honest, and you know what? I don't endorse bullying.
Me neither. I'm gonna go to E and we'll see. We're
Take
gonna
him.
see about a man here.
See if there's any room left on the pain train.
Yep. See if they reserve tickets. It's oh my god! It's an unfortunate natural 20 plus 7. 27.
Would you like to draw? I'm gonna draw a special thing for you. Are you ready?
Yeah, please, yeah.
You do critical damage, and your weapon. Okay, go ahead and roll your damage, and then I'll tell you what happens.
Yep. So, Baldur's Reign, 1 foot radius. The blade pulses with. Furthermore, on a critical hit, Stone Wrath reaches its peak potential. The target must make a strength saving show of DC 15.
Okay, I'll do
Or be
that.
knocked prone by forceful impact. Additionally, any creature within 10 feet of the target must make a dexterity saving throw of 15 and take half the damage dealt.
I did 14, and that's a failure, so I'm prone now.
You're prone. This fella has 16 damage, and the fella behind me has 8 damage.
Actually, the strike of your blow is so powerful that this creature like sees it coming and lifts their forearm to block it, and you shatter through it, and you do double that damage. So you do 32.
Nice.
As this thing's arm falls lifelessly to the ground, and the other Ettercap takes half of 32, which is 16. And just the force of the blow, the explosion that this makes is extremely loud. Like, Red River, for the first time, you're worried that, like, the end of Baldur's Reign is gonna, like, snap off. But it doesn't.
Yeah, I should be wearing hearing protection when
Yeah.
I unleash this fucking thing.
Yeah, there's still a ringing in your ears, and probably Nomad and Angus as well. And, like, a silence befalls the whole, like, part of this forest. And this creature's arm is gone, and it is barely alive and bleeding a lot. And
Yeah.
I guess that was a
And it's
successful trip on the pain train.
Yeah.
Angus,
Even have punched out all the tickets.
yeah, you're running out of tickets for the pain train.
Yeah.
Angus,
I'm
it
just
is your turn.
mesmerized.
Yeah, you take a turn to just kind of just deal with what's happening.
Oh shit. I see that my 2 comrades behind me are stuck, but before I do that, I'm going to what is called a magic action to alter the image of what I had before. So which was sitting there, which is just a shrubbery. I'm gonna turn that into like a fire, and I'm just gonna turn it into a huge,
Oh
What?
shit!
what looks like a fire. See if they respond or act fearful or something like that.
Do you put it like around him or like behind him? What do you want?
I kind of want to, I just kind of want to like engulf him. I don't want it
Yeah.
to touch him because I don't want him to know it's
It's not
fake.
real.
But but I want him to see if he like responds to it at
Yeah.
all.
This is a fear situation. Yeah, his little black eyes do seem to grow much wider.
Alright, perfect. I'm gonna
yeah.
leave that there, and I'm gonna cut the tethers from Amaya and Sora. I'm gonna use my action and my extra swing to cut those.
Now they are in like 2 separate places. Do you have? I don't know if you
Yeah.
have the movement to get to both.
How much movement is it? I could use. My,
Oh, do you want to
bonus
like cut
action
it off
to-
of them?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's totally cool. Make attack rolls, 1 for each. For some reason, I was like, why would you? I thought you were running to each like string, each tether.
14.
That definitely
12.
hits, and that definitely hits. Go ahead and roll damage for those 2.
8 pierce damage, and then 9 pierce damage.
Amaya and Jasora, thanks to the heroic efforts of your new boyfriend, you guys have been cut free. As the webbing like falls to your side.
And that's all I can do. That's all I got.
Nomad, you are seeing left and right. In the past 12 seconds, you've watched Red River disarm a guy, and you've seen Angus free your two lady friends. What would you like to do?
Which ones are still alive that can die?
Red guy is the only one that's dead. The one next to you, B and E are heavily damaged. C is somewhat damaged. D is fine.
How far is D?
D is... Let's see. D's about 40 feet from you.
Oh, that seems to be exactly my movement speed. Yeah, we're gonna charge D. I'm gonna, obviously observe all the amazing things that have been going on around me.
Yeah, it's really
We're
majestic.
proud. We're proud of the savages we've become. And yeah, we're just gonna
You can get up in there?
make our way, get up in there. I'm gonna go for some attack. It's gonna be a 16.
16 definitely hits, my boy.
Alright, that's gonna be 12 damage.
Jeez, crazy. Yeah, you bonk this fella, and he drops like the little rope that he was using, his little web tether.
Alright, so then for the bonus action, since I've been inspired, I'm gonna use Flurry of Blows. So let's see how that goes.
Crowd
Like-
favorite, by the way.
Everyone loves it.
Every time.
The, 7 and then a 22.
22 does hit.
All right.
7 does not. You find the hard
then
part
that's-
of its carapace.
It's gonna be 9 damage.
Woo! You guys are becoming fucking fighting machines. This creature is not quite bloody, but you've definitely got its attention. Maya, you are newly freed from your webbing. You're lying on the ground, supine. What would you like to do? There's a roaring, illusory flame all around Bad Guy C, and Bad Guy D just got bonked.
Is Supine the shitty cousin? Sorry. No, I was just gonna ask if Supine is a shitty cousin of a porcupine.
That's pretty good. And I'm not for sure that supine is up, and then prone is down. I don't know. You're facing up towards the sky.
I think it's Supine is up, yeah.
Yeah.
Is there anyone in front of Bad Guy C?
Yes. Aldar is close by because he knew that you were gonna try and cast a spell that would hurt people around him.
Of course. Great.
B is not though. If you wanted to hurt B, there's no one around to hear him scream.
Isn't he heavily damaged or no?
Yes, he is super duper damaged. Just like seeing him across this field in the dark, you can still tell that this boy's had better days.
I'm gonna stay in this supine position, send Raven, Simone out to do a shocking grasp on Bad Guy B.
Simone beautifully wanders across this area. Go ahead and roll the attack.
It's a 23.
Yep. She grabs him in her little beak, and he gets electrocuted. Go ahead and roll damage.
It is a 1.
He begins.
Shocking damage.
He begins to cook slowly. He is on the ground now. He is also supine, but he is not dead. He is gargling, and it is grotesque.
Wonderful.
Is that what you wanted, Sarah?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Ettercap E is going to attempt to run away from Red River. Red River, would you like to do a reaction attack? Reaction
Yeah.
strike. Go ahead.
Ill-advised. Ill-advised. 9.
This
Maybe
creature
not so
like
ill-advised.
deftly escapes your attack and tries to run into the trees. And he's going to try to hide. Unsuccessfully. My next friend is dead, so we'll just remove him from the combat. My next friend is surrounded by fire. Let's make him a quick wisdom saving throw here. He is gonna flee. Also, Aldar has a reaction attack if he wants it.
Of course he wants it.
I feel like Aldar would want it, but I don't want to speak for you. Go ahead and roll the attack.
Get back here.
Mate.
Mate.
There it is.
Hey!
14.
14 hits. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage.
Hey, Drew.
Ah.
Before we resolved that, the guy that was prone,
Mm-hmm.
did that impact anything?
His turn is not. His turn is next.
3 plus 3, 6 damage.
This critter takes 6 damage and lets out a gurgle scream, and it is going to go the full amount of its movement that's remaining. And it is
Yeah.
going to attempt to hide.
Ettercap E was prone also.
Where's Ettercap E? Oh, then he would not have moved nearly as far. He'd have moved like here then. I forgot that he got exploded and super prone.
Yeah.
And this
Yeah, both. Bro.
the Ettercap C fades into the forest behind you. Good looking out. It's hard to keep track of all these peeps.
Yes, it is. It's hard for me.
It's too much.
Tina.
Ettercap B stands up and like slowly tries to like make its way into the forest, kind of tragically, before it like stops moving and like you're not sure what's happening with it. Ettercap D has been struck by Nomad, and with renewed vigor is going to bonk him with both a bite for 10 to hit
I think
It's gonna miss.
and a claw for 9 to hit.
That's gonna miss.
I like to
And
think that on that last claw, Nomad puts the acorn helmet towards predicts where it's going, and it bounces beautifully.
it does. It's majestic.
Yeah.
However, one other thing does happen. From behind you, Nomad, you don't hear something as much as you feel something. Oh, does an 11 hit?
No.
The rest of you see a around 10-foot green-eyed spider that is probably larger than 2 Ettercaps descend from the space above in the canopy and try to jump onto Nomad unsuccessfully.
I don't
and
like
then-
that one bit.
It vanishes from your sight.
I am gonna scream at the top of my lungs.
It chitters and chatters, and it seems to enjoy your screaming. Aldar, it is your turn. And ethereal fire rages in front of you.
Wait, Drew, I have a question. If it engaged with me, would I not get an opportunity attack as it disengages?
If it leaves your vicinity, yes.
Oh, but it's just in the bushes?
Yeah, he's right next to you, but like you
Huh?
only get the opportunity if he comes in and then leaves.
Ah, I see.
So next
But
turn,
he-
if he's like, "Oh shit,"
technically
and he
he's still
runs
there.
away from you, you bonk. You get a bonk.
Ah, okay.
I think the idea mechanically is to make it where like a super fast character couldn't run in, stab someone, and run away over and over.
Yeah. Also, I just want to point out I do have a passive perception of 12, so I don't know if that would have aided me in any way for future sneak attacks.
You sense that this creature is around somewhere. Basically, your passive perception is when I roll a stealth check against you without telling you, it's against 12.
Oh, I see. Okay. Makes
I have
sense.
true sight.
Makes total
I have
sense.
true sight, right? Monster with true sight can now to a specific range, seeing normal and magical darkness, see invisible creatures and objects, automatically detect visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them.
Red River, if you have true sight, we have a problem because your character might be busted.
Haven't we discussed this before?
Yeah,
Like-
this has already come up.
Yeah, I don't think you have true sight.
No, I don't. Okay.
You have blind sight, dark vision, and tremor sense.
Okay. When I click on the things, it shows me maybe something I can add.
That's just telling you the different types of sight.
Ah, okay. Okay, so I have all of them except that one.
Yeah, that one is yeah, that's some like
That was the
celestial
busted one.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, that's some angel type.
yeah,
archangel
you
type
can see like into people's hearts and like know their nature and shit. That would open up a whole can of
Yeah.
worms. Cool though. It is now.
Sorry, guys, I got
no,
confused.
it's good to know. It's good for us to know. It is Aldar's turn. There are three living Ettercaps. Ettercap B is extremely damaged and prone. Ettercap E is extremely damaged and running away from Red River. And Ettercap D is extremely damaged and fighting Nomad.
He'll get angry,
Sounds like him.
and swing at the first thing he sees.
Maya, go ahead and roll the attack.
No,
Oh,
the
okay.
first enemy.
Okay, I just wanted to check.
I think, yeah, he can move 30 feet.
Yeah, he can get right up on this dude if he wants to. Yeah.
Swinging. Um. A nat 20.
Oh no. Yep, go ahead and roll damage.
Yee. That means I get to roll 2.
Mm-hmm.
1, 2. Now, do I get the +3 twice, or it's just 2 of the dice?
And the
still
+3 is not
flat
twice, but you
3?
do add the dice twice.
Dang it. It's just 8 damage.
It's actually triple damage. So it's gonna be 24.
What?
And it is a vexing cut between the shoulder blades. This creature would make a special save to stop something bad from happening, but that's not necessary. As Ettercap D, or as I've come to know him, Dimple, what is Aldar you doing? Or
He is seeing red and just chops and chops and chops.
yeah, this is a
Until he's
very
mush.
Mel Gibson in the Patriot moment. And when his eyes return back to normal, there is nothing left but, unfortunately, a bloody pulp where this gentleman once was. Rest in peace.
Rah.
The center cap is no longer with us.
Rest in peps.
Rest in peps. It is Jasora's turn. You've just witnessed a grisly murder.
I'm scared.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good.
Now I know there's spiders. I'm going to huddle closer to Amaya and my new boyfriend Angus.
Wow. Things are moving fast.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That was what Drew said last time.
It's canonical. You're a canonical lover. Okay, go ahead.
And can I investigate where I saw the spider to see if I can
Angus's
see
chest
it?
hair? Sure, if that's what you're into. Oh, what were you saying?
Can I investigate where the spider was? I saw the spider to see if I can see it in the trees.
Hell yeah, you can. Make me an investigation check. Pop off, queen.
Eating the shit out of these trees. A 15.
For sure, you know after your initial like absolute fear of this horror from this creature that it did not jump or move, but it's not there.
All right, I'm shooting in the general direction.
I love general his friend Lieutenant direction is there as well. Go ahead and shoot.
Sergeant Yonder's there, I think, too.
A 13.
Fuck yeah. It hits Nomad right in the temple. No, it flies lifelessly into the forest. It is Red River's turn. Ettercap Edgar is running away from you, but he's only about 10 feet from you. Bravo is nearby as well, but he's also in a bit of a sad condition.
Yeah.
You've opened
I'm
a can of
gonna
ass
step up on
whooping.
this. Yeah, I'm gonna step up on this fool, and we're gonna. His back is turned to me, right?
Yeah, he is running away from you at top speed, which is unfortunately not fast enough.
Yeah, that's not gonna do it for us today. Hold on, I'm looking.
Give him a little love tap.
Oh, tap. Hold on, here we go. Baldur's Rain was already out. There's a 19 hit by chance.
Yeah,
Good
just
chance.
barely hits him.
Barely hits a bludgeoning damage of 11.
Oh no. Do I have to say goodbye to another beautiful creature? No, I don't. You hit him and he takes a lot of damage, and he like whimpers and tries to like shift his body away from you further.
Fortunate for this fella. Earlier today I took 6 damage, and I don't know why it's not showing. Oh, maybe I need to. Did it not refresh this one? Hold on.
I think we should do it again.
That's fine. That's fine. We're good.
Okay. Angus, it is your turn. You are trying to free yourself from the caress of Sora.
We got spiders to kill, man. And just like skedaddle over here. We saw the little creature kind of disappear
Yep.
and reappear in this like area near Nomad, right?
Yes, you totally did.
I'm gonna move my firewall over and just make it tall enough that it creates a firewall above. I think it would be Nomad, Aldar, and I.
I
in
like
this,
that.
little area.
Yeah, you've started a little fire pod here. I like it a lot. It's spooky and it's about what 10 feet tall.
Yeah,
You guys are looking a
Yeah.
little spooky as hell right now.
just kind of give us some cover, and then Is that Adder Cap still alive?
He is, but very, very barely.
I'm gonna take a good old swing or two.
Oh no.
We believe in violence in this household.
This household is all about the big V, violence.
16.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna swing again with my dagger with 19.
it's unnecessary. He does hit though. At this point, this is like a damaged creature that has, its quality of life. You're starting to worry is not ideal, as you kind of send him on to his great reward.
13.
He goes.
13
He
damage.
takes the long nap, and yellow ooze
Good night.
pours out in every direction.
Good night, sweet prince.
You give him a little smooch on his little chitinous forehead.
Yeah, and I just use my bonus action to kind of hide away. So if the creature does reappear, it might have to at least search for me a little bit.
Okay, make me a stealth check that I may or may not need from you later.
Okay.
Nomad, it is your turn. The creature you've been tussling with is gone. Far, far away. What would you like to do?
So if I were to move, would that create an opportunity attack for the other guy?
I can't answer questions like that.
Mm,
If you
alright.
move, I can tell you what happens.
Yeah, I'm sure you can. I mean, I could probably get out of it. Can you use your bonus action before your real action?
Yeah,
Is that a
totally.
thing?
You can break them up however you want.
Alright, so... What is that one gonna do? So if I use my bonus action to do Step of Wind... Oh wait, no. That would just dash because I wouldn't disengage. Yeah, Drew, I'm just gonna look up. Can I look up?
Hell yeah, you can.
Yeah, let me just look up. Maybe like a perception check or something.
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a perception.
How's a 20 do?
With a 20, you don't sense that nothing is there. You know nothing is there.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if nothing's there, I guess I'm just gonna go chat with Amaya and Jusora. So I'm just gonna move towards them.
You
Through
walk
this
through the
wall of
illusory
fire.
flames all around you, looking cool as hell.
Yeah.
And you start chatting it up. Amaya, it is
Yeah.
your turn. Unless there's more you want to do, Nomad.
I was just gonna say I'll hold like a reaction.
Yeah, you're
in case
prime.
somebody tries
You're,
to smoke me.
you're not feeling safe right now.
How many monsters are left?
There are 2 monsters alive that you can see currently.
C
there's
and
3.
D? E?
Mine actually don't have labels anymore.
Yeah, the
Which
labels
one?
are gone. But it's the one next to Red River, and then the one in the forest, I think that's scattering away, or the two that are
Correct.
alive.
I'll put colors around them. Blue ring is not moving in the forest, and Orange ring is right next to Red River. Both are severely injured.
I'm going to thank Nomad for his assistance today.
You put coin in his pocket?
I'm a little touched.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
That'd be.
Yeah,
Um,
it's great.
Do not see it coming.
No,
But I
man.
want to thank myself too for the assistance.
You do. You do that. This guy is gonna. He's not gonna move actually. And then, Chisora, Maya, and Nomad, you see it clearly this time. Appearing behind Red River, you see this enormous spider with a thorax that like is larger than like several tree trunks. And it materializes out of the air. And it is going to attempt to bite our friend, Red River. 16 to hit?
Well, it's unfortunate because it does not.
No! He bites again. 6.
The first time I was insulted, now I think the thing is pathetic.
It rolls a 1, so it like bites the earth around you.
Yeah, and I'm gonna use both my ripostes on these.
Oh no!
Yeah, it's time. Mm, you let me know, Drew. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
If so, we'll solve that real quick. 14 plus my, what is it? 1d8? 1d8, yeah.
You can only do 1 riposte because it costs your reaction action.
I'll do 1 riposte then.
But still not bad. I was reading and I was like, because you can stack
Yeah,
like
yeah,
6
yeah.
riposte, that could be a problem.
Yeah. So it's 14 plus 5, 19 damage.
Jesus. Okay, well, yeah, you hit my boy pretty hard, like Samwise Gamgee stabbing it in his tummy. This creature doesn't love that, and yeah, some more yellow, stinky liquid pours out of him. What do you hit him with? Baldur's Rain?
Yeah, Baldur's Rain is what's in my hand, so
I don't like
that's
it.
what we went with.
I don't like
yeah.
it, but damn, do I respect it. It is Aldar's turn. I believe Aldar has a canonical fear of spiders. What would you like to do? And by you, I mean Swiffer.
Sorry, I was talking.
Oh,
he
rip.
is going to. When he sees the spider, he'll freeze in his tracks. And he stops seeing red.
Yeah.
And he'll join the huddle and get close to his new boyfriend. Oh wait, Angus
Yeah.
McDonald's is already right next to
Yeah,
him.
his new boyfriend came to him. I like all this fantasy shipping we're doing.
Guys, I'm being passed around right now.
Yeah, I don't, they're treating him like a piece of meat, and I don't like it.
It's Drew's fault.
Yeah, definitely. Jasora, it is your turn. Your beloved is he's behind a wall of fire right now. What would you like to do? You are also, I believe, canonically afraid of spiders.
Yeah, I don't like him.
Yeah, this is a particularly stinky one as well.
Something about being from Fantasy Australia.
Yeah, this fucking spiders followed you from Fantasy Australia.
I'll aim at the spider that tried to attack JP. I'm assuming it's still there.
It is.
yeah?
This time it has not dissipated.
He had hit it. I'll aim my short bow. And I rolled a 14 to hit.
14? What are you joking? That does hit.
Yeah. And I roll for damages. 2.
Yeah, it takes both of those damage.
Mm.
As the arrow kind of clips off of its back. And it is Red River's turn. You are sandwiched between two very nice boys.
Love that for me.
Yeah, you're really living it up right now. I'm gonna drop a
Living it
picture of
up,
this
man.
the canonical spider that you're encountering as well.
Yeah. I So it says once per day as an action, the wielder of Baldur's Reign can invoke Stone's Wrath. The blade pulses with magical energy, causing the stone sphere to crackle with dark power.
Mm-hmm.
For the next minute, every successful strike with the sword releases a shockwave, dealing an additional 1d8. Does that? Can I invoke that end attack, or invoke, wait a turn, and then attack?
In my head, that's like a bonus action. So yeah, you can do it and then attack.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Like He-Man
I
would hold
invoked-
the sword above his head, and then he would start juicing.
Yeah. This is a thing that right above the hilt where the little, I don't know what it's called.
The little
little-
protector thing, the little
The little
crossbar.
crossbar, like
Yeah.
a little crossguard. A dark little circle where your thumb slides right into,
Ooh,
and it turns it right on. It
shit
doesn't
gets real.
it doesn't give in. It's not a button, but as soon as you put your thumb in there,
It understands
knows.
your intent.
yeah,
Yeah.
it knows. And we're gonna schwack this here spider.
Yeah, this train's got wheels, baby.
Yeah, we found some extra tickets. And we're gonna dish them out here, serve them up. Unfortunate 12, damn it.
You take this thing like to Pain Town, and you put a swing behind it that you know is a kill shot. But this like large creature is like more agile than you considered, and it just barely moves out of the way.
Dang it.
And you
I say dang it.
yeah, you say dang it because this is a
Dang
family friendly show. Angus,
Yeah.
you are being cuddled by a second person in this party. What would you like to do? They're getting up on
Feeling
you now.
extra loved right now.
Yeah,
That's
love.
for sure. Yeah. So I'm gonna move while I'm moving forward towards the phase spider. I'm gonna carry the that fire flame with me, just kind of
Like move it around you.
just for yeah, just for a straight aura.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
cool. It's dope as hell.
Yeah. How far away is he?
He is about 40 feet from you.
Darn it. Can't exactly make it to him, but I'm definitely gonna take that 30 feet
Hell yeah.
forward.
Mage handed up.
And then I'm gonna hit him with some gluten missiles, you know?
Hell
I wanna
yeah.
See what this guy's
Hell
really
yeah.
made of.
Time to hit him with the gluten free. Give him that fucking Crohn's disease. Go get him.
Oh my gosh, a 9?
Gluten missiles? Nine?
This beautiful gluten-free handcrafted missile soars right over this enormous creature's head.
Unfortunate.
It looks like you guys' luck has run out, and my friend's luck has run in. Also, how'd you know it was a phase spider? Does it say that under it?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I wanted it to be like
Yeah,
a cool
also-
mystery.
Like, yeah, you also.
I think you can hide that from us though, Drew.
I'm gonna figure it out right now.
Pretty sure. You were at some point you had deleted the editor caps names. I don't know how you did it, but yeah, there you go.
I'm still learning the ways of the
There we go.
Jedi. Nomad, it is your turn.
So how far is this big boy from me?
He's pretty stinky. He is a good 33 feet from you.
Dude, that seems less than 40 to me.
That does check out.
Over there.
Let me check my fantasy abacus. It is less than 40.
Yeah, check it
Yep.
here. He's dead.
I like it. Alright. Ooh, how's a 10 do?
10. It laughs at you. You're not sure what its language is, but you think it might be laughing.
Alright. I don't really, can't say I enjoy that too much, to laugh at thing.
Yeah, that's not it.
Yeah, no, so... Yeah, sure. We'll just try to hit it with the unarmed strike. Not feeling too confident. So don't know if I want to do the complete flurry. We'll just go for one unarmed strike,
Okay.
and that's an 8. Yeah, so we're
Your
not
arms are
doing
getting
that
tired.
right now.
Those hours of macheting are starting to catch up with you.
Yeah, it's kind of. I kind of feel like a twitch, maybe a little tennis elbow.
Yeah.
Uh,
You got a little tinnitus
coming
going on.
about.
I've been
Right.
kicking ass for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
You just wait till our second wind kicks in, pun intended.
Yeah.
Trademark.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good
Yeah,
stuff.
I don't want to pretend like I was like shadow boxing, you know, like a teasing, like
Oh yeah.
throwing some
Measuring the
jabs,
range and the
kinda
distance.
something.
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah.
are in
Mhm.
such control, like it's no big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of no big deal, on my it is your turn. You're standing in a pool of sticky web. What would you like to do? Take a swig of that delicious Trident gum. That's right. Now it's in liquid form.
Heck yeah.
And here she comes with her big idea and a bigger heart.
I'm gonna do Ray of Frost
And hit Nomad in the back. It's time to turn coat.
to the big critter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, it does, Sarah. You don't have to be condescending about it. Okay? These creatures, I put love and care into each one of them.
Alright, its speed is gonna be reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Mm.
My next turn. 3 damage.
It doesn't like it, and it feels slower as this, like, blue energy encompasses its backside. You hit him right in the butt.
Nice.
The blue spooky boy lets out a death gargle and is tragically lost. This mysterious spider-like creature fades into another plane of existence. Reappears in front of Jasora and attacks.
Eek.
With its huge biting proboscis. With a
that what it's
22
called?
to hit? Or, I'm sorry, a 12.
12 doesn't hit.
Damn it.
Let's go.
It strikes again. 25 critical.
Excuse me?
20 critical hit.
Doesn't hit.
No? Critical doesn't hit? Oh, that's so
You heard her
weird.
right.
Hits a little bit.
Oh, she might be fucking cooked. Oh, that's a lot of numbers.
Fucking.
Jasora,
I mate.
how are you doing?
A little spooked,
Yeah?
mate. Yeah.
You easily dodge out of the way of the creature's first attack.
Matrix that shit?
You matrix that shit and realize you've left yourself extremely vulnerable to a second attack as its largest mandible sinks into your chest
Oh.
and you take some damage. 26 damage.
Oh!
Oh, yeah, son.
My heart stops instantly. Alright, well, yeah, I'm fucking hella hurt. On the
Jasora,
ground.
Not only are you physically hurt, but your feelings are hurt.
if this
Yeah.
damage reduces the target to 0 hit points, the target becomes stable and has the poison
Oh,
condition for
jeez.
1 hour. Jasora, you can't feel anything. The pain of the attack leaves you very quickly as the creature withdraws its mandible from your chest. But you cannot move.
Boy, bruv. Wait, so I'm not dead?
You are
Or I'm not on death saving?
nope, you are stable.
How many HP is that?
1. But you are not, you are conscious, but you cannot move.
And I'm poisoned?
And I can't tell you more about that. Aldar, it is Aldar's turn.
Dude, just real quick. The thing was fisticuffing with me. When it faces, I don't get to disengage it.
I can't. Your current understanding of the creature, I can't tell you more. All you know is that it seemed to disappear, and to you, it looked like it teleported. For all
But it
Red
wouldn't
River
trigger
knows,
my
it
disengage.
it did not
For-
disengage.
With my blind side, everything but true side, there was no chance I was gonna tremor, sense it, nothing. He just
That like some sort of magic is at play here. That creature didn't like magically jump over there. It wasn't here and is now there.
right. Yeah,
If
I've
you,
never faced anything like this.
And now that you see, if you roll a nature check, I could possibly tell you more about it. You might know more about this creature. But right now, that's all you know.
I'm gonna do a El Natural check because it piques my interest, and it's 19.
You wrote the book on face spiders.
Yeah, yeah. My granddaddy used to barbecue.
Your granddad is a
I
face spider.
Yeah. I never hunted with him, but I hear. Yeah, he usually regale stories when I was a little lad.
You've maybe never seen one of these creatures, but they are extremely sinister. You know that they typically like hunt their prey to extinction, like not in a healthy way for the environment around them. Like they wipe out entire populations of creatures and then move on. But your understanding of them is that they have a way to access the ethereal plane. So you know mechanically that this creature can exit and enter the ethereal plane at will. The ethereal plane is like a plane that's kind of behind reality. It's
Got
a,
it.
a place that's like everything's kind of shades of gray. It's not where dead people are, but it's where like some spirits may be.
Isn't that where we played into the ethereal plane in the Darrow
Yes,
balance?
You did.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
This creature can like shift between the ethereal plane and the material plane, which is where you live.
And with the 19, are these pack creatures or is this a single lone? fella?
They've been known for either, but they're so like breeding. One of this size is likely on its own.
like an alpha.
With a
Yeah,
19,
you know.
you kind of realize that this spider probably subjugated these ettercaps
Yeah.
to where it was like, hey, you're gonna help me hunt, or I'm gonna eat you.
And last question with the 19, would
Mhm.
I know its weak points or,
Let me
what
read
it doesn't like?
Let me
Would it
read
not
the
like
stat
light?
block. You do not know its weak points, but I can tell you how strong it is. You know that like it will not fight to the death, but its poison is very powerful. Like its poison is used in some types of like medicine as well as poisons, like assassin poisons.
Oh, we're gonna catch this fucking thing. I'm gonna kill it and I'm gonna milk its poison out of it.
That's an unsavory image that I did not appreciate hearing.
Yeah.
Aldar, what is Aldar doing, mate?
If it doesn't fight to the end, it will die where it stands.
Aldar, through all his fear, even though he's scared of spiders, he doesn't want his colleagues to die.
He just watched
Or
the
be
sword go
injured.
like extremely rigid.
He's found his rage again.
Oh my goodness. He hears in the back of his mind, Papa, Papa.
His daughter.
Is the voice of his daughter, yes.
True. And he's gonna run at the mysterious spider.
My God.
Sword raised. Long sword raised.
A smooch in his mouth and a smooch in his heart.
Fuck.
Oh, no? Was that not part of it?
I'm just gonna roll for attack.
Yep. That feels good. I'm sorry, I thought we were in a very romantic place.
Maybe with Angus.
Yeah. Only Angus is feeling the love right now.
He ran and missed.
Yeah, he kind of like delicately touches this creature's thorax and accidentally puts some little romance on it. Jasora, it is your turn, and you're going to go ahead and skip your turn. As you like can't, all the nerves in your body seem to be tingling, and you tell your brain to move your hand towards your head, and it doesn't.
Oh yeah, I'm having a panic attack for sure.
And you can't blink. Your eyes are starting to the water, and your skin starts to turn a slight bit pale yellow.
Oh.
And it is Red River's turn.
Yuck.
Red River, you have a very damaged Ettercap in front of you, as well as a face spider betwixt all your friends.
Yeah. This Ettercap is very damaged and bloodied.
Extremely so.
Yeah. I asked Noma to maybe deal with that one. Just give him the old nod, and then I already invoked Stone's Wrath, so I'm gonna put it to good use and cut the distance between me and the spider.
Hell yeah, you do. You see
Oh, yeah,
this
hell yeah.
thing's big, beautiful bottom right in front of you.
Yep. And we're doing the thing. There's a 19 hit.
A 19 does hit.
Bludgeoning damage of 12 plus 1d8. It's a 20. That's a flat 20.
You break this thing off, and this thing's ass. As you do 20 American damage.
20 American damage.
Full-blown American dollars.
Green, like, and yellow viscous fluid, like, explodes in every direction. And this creature goes prone and, like, starts crawling around trying to get away from you. It is a grisly sight.
Yeah. There's I have the topple ability on this weapon as well, so but it seems like it toppled itself.
You put himself right on his ass. Whatever, you've destroyed its ass. There's nothing left.
Yeah. Who's next? Do we have a full turn here on us? I can't trust that this will survive. Who's around this thing? Let's do
You got several peeps that are up in its grill. You got Amaya, Jasora, and Aldar in range.
I'm gonna use my die here, do a commander's. What's it called? Commander's strike.
Commander's strike.
Yeah. I'm gonna use the command. Hold on, let me double check. What's the action called? I want to call it by the right name so it starts sinking in. Maneuver Commander Strike, yeah. And it's a non-magical attack. I'm gonna go with Jasora for attacking the spider one more time.
Jasora, go ahead and make an attack roll with whatever like weapon you have out, or your like shocking grasp.
I'm like half dead on the ground. I can't move.
Yeah, Jasora's probably the one person you can't.
Amaya,
do it.
Amaya, sorry.
Amaya, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
I was actually thinking the same thing. Yeah, you see Jasora laying there completely rigid. Amaya, what attack do you do on this beautiful spider? Once beautiful, but now exploded spider.
It's a weapon or an armed.
Yeah, or if she had like a spell, like an at-will spell in place, you can use that.
Yeah, like a canned one, yeah.
Mm.
Wooden missiles.
It would be the Ray of Frost.
You touch this creature, and you go ahead and ray its frost right in the grill.
Everybody
Or
uses
frost its
wooden
ray.
missiles.
You frost its ray.
14.
And as you do that, it like what few eyes it has left that are alive looks up at you with what looks like maybe panic, and its whole body freezes over.
And the
As you send
I'm
this
gonna add
creature,
1d8 damage.
as you send this
Into-
creature beautifully into the beyond. Oh shit. Oops. You guys have defeated my beautiful creatures. And you are out of initiative order.
I gurgle from the mouth.
Yeah, you see some like little bubbles appear on Tesora's mouth. She's not able to make any like impression that you can see, but her mouth gurgles.
Um,
It's like gross.
I'll do a medical check on her.
Hell yeah.
But don't we have potions? Didn't we pick up some things?
yeah, and yeah, we have potions. Does anybody have a healing spell before we use a potion?
No.
I don't think
No?
we do. I do have
No.
a extra healing potion from the last run. I can use one of mine.
Let's do that.
Nomad, in this crisis right after this combat, what's Nomad doing? Paint me a picture.
I kind of feel like I'd be like walking around inspecting any dead specimens, you know.
As you're walking around, as they're seeing to Jasora, you swear you see some movement in that silvery pondal.
I'll approach it without alerting anybody. I feel like they're kind of busy.
Yeah,
To the corner of my eye, I said,
slowly
out of the
grew.
corner of my eye, I said, Nomad, where are you going, bro?
Nomad,
I
you
know.
look,
Just walking.
you look into the pondal, and you see something odd. You see yourself, but you don't have a mustache, but you do have a full head of hair. Like tousled hair, like a lot of it, down to your knees almost. Like a Tresemme commercial.
Heck yeah. I
And
grabbed him.
you're just looking at yourself.
I tap him on the shoulder. Tap him on
I'm
the
just
shoulder.
gonna keep staring, I guess.
Nomad, you
That's
see
it.
a hand also tapping your reflection on the shoulder.
All right, it's kind of nice. I kind of like it.
And you look into your own face, and it seems to be mouthing something. He seems to be asking for help.
Tap him again on the shoulder. And I see that he's not responding. And I've seen Nomad be fixated with things.
A lot of things.
Rocks. Small woodland creatures. More rocks. But I don't like the vibe of the pondal. I never did. It actually unlocked a kind of a new fear on me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I
New
was
fear
thinking, this is
unlocked. At the bottom of the screen it says Pondal. Silver Pondal.
Silver Pondal, yeah. Resembles a Liquidy T1000. So I just pull him off. Like, you know. Not like a shove, but like a, you know, the way you would guide somebody
Yeah.
that's in
Yeah.
trance.
You're easily able to pull it back. In the meantime, Amaya with the 7, I can tell you that Jasora doesn't look good.
You cut off your audio.
Oh, I'm sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
With a 7, Amaya, Jasora does not look good. And Red River, you are able to pull Nomad away from the pondal.
And say, hey, Nomad, what did you see?
I'm gonna say that it might have been our guy in there. I think he said he needed help.
Huh. Do you see anything swimming in there?
No swimming, just reflections of people
Hmm.
that look like us but weren't us.
Interesting. Yeah, let's keep our distance when exploring in this area near the pond, because I don't know what it's gonna do. I don't even know if it's living or something can materialize from it. well, Jusora medicine 7. Then Angus gave her a potion.
Oh,
What's
is
the
that
next thing?
did that happen, Angus?
Yeah. That happened.
Correct. Yeah, I had an extra potion from the last run. I had 2 potions. I'm gonna use one of them.
You dribble this delicious potion into her mouth. You cup her chin gently. And Jasora, you heal for 2d4 plus 2?
2d4 plus 2.
2d4
Yeah.
plus 2.
I'm gonna delete
Okay.
one of them right now.
Oh wait, are you rolling for me, Angus?
I think. Should I roll or is it?
As
Yeah, I
long
guess
as
you're
only one of you rolls, I don't, it doesn't matter to me.
You can roll. it.
You're. Oh, okay. I will roll. 2d4 plus 2. You said?
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, 4.
That's all right. Because guys, excellent job kicking ass. I think this is as good a place as any to rest because we've been here for a while and fighting here for a while.
Real quick, Jasora, you are a living. You have 5 hit points. You cannot move.
Paralyzed.
You are paralyzed and poisoned.
I'm scared.
You can see maybe her eyes are moving now and they're reacting to like you guys moving around her, but she cannot speak or
Yeah.
move.
And how long does this last?
You do not know.
We don't know. Okay. So
Step aside. I know what to do.
Daddy's home.
It's happened before. You just have to flip her over a few times, and then the blood flow will make its way to the fingers, and once it's in the fingers, then it can move.
You can see Jasora's eyes get wider and wider as Nomad approaches.
Alright,
There's definitely
Angus, grab,
concern.
grab the feet. Eldar, help me with the shoulders, and I'm gonna flip her a few times.
He does.
I might.
Now, can you explain to me exactly what you're doing? Like, she's a jump rope?
No, not a jump rope, Drew. It's essentially like flipping a burger.
Oh, you're
Well,
flipping
you're
her.
flipping her
Okay,
feet.
yeah.
Yes. So like, stomach, then back, then stomach. Just kind of. But as you do, it kind of like wiggle. Like when your arm or leg falls asleep.
Sure.
Kinda,
You're giving her a,
wiggle, kind of massage.
a full
Yeah.
body wiggle.
Yeah.
Her muscles seem very tense, like they maybe don't want to bend. Amaya,
Okay.
what are you doing during this wiggling? I'm thinking about my
Currently-
kids.
chewing Trident gum.
She's chewing Trident gum. Thank you, Trident, for stepping in when all was lost. I didn't mean Amaya, obviously. I was going to ask Angus. Angus, what are you doing after you fed Jasora this potion?
I mean, obviously, I'm a little concerned that she's not moving at this point.
Yeah.
So, I mean, would I be able to do like a nature or medicine check to see if like I maybe know of like any
A-
plants or anything or
A
something that
single
could-
tear comes down your face, and you make a medicine check. As you watch them wiggle, Jasora.
Oh my gosh, 6.
You think this is, you know for sure that this is working. They just need to do it harder.
Guys, I think it's working.
you, you have to go faster.
You have to do one more-
Whenever we're gonna have to step in, we're gonna need 3 people. We're gonna have to get some elevation on these drops now.
All right, you guys sure about this?
Oh yeah, done it multiple times. Trust me,
Alright.
when you drink the stuff a little too fresh and got some methanol left, this is how you cure it.
I get in there.
Yeah, it's a 4-piece now. Everyone's got a limb, and you guys are wiggling to your heart's content.
Start getting nauseous.
You can experience that, but unfortunately, you're not able to tell anyone about
Yeah.
it.
We lost
I mean-
Doblos, right?
At this point, any reaction is a good reaction.
Davos,
Doblos is on the boat.
yeah, you left
or-
Davos on the ship.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, he's cooked.
Would I be able to extract some of this venom from the spider that we
You
killed?
put your leg down and start looking through the yeah, go ahead and make me a nature check as you look over. I assume the face spider.
Yes, the face spider. I'd like
Yeah.
to extract some of that venom and maybe Davos can use it. straight up.
Um,
Some sort of a cure.
This 15, with a 15, you kind of sort through the mess of explosive, like, you know, detritus and blood and guts and whatever's inside of spiders. It's everywhere. But you do find a single sack that is like half the size of your fist, intact inside the creature. You're not sure what it is, but you have it.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Out of just curiosity, gonna take it with me for sure.
I thought you were gonna eat it.
Well, maybe that's what Nomad would do.
Yeah. But it's good that he's
I'm
not
definitely
here.
gonna hold on to it. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to this bad boy.
And Jasora, you can't see Angus in your periphery anymore. But the sky is getting closer and further away as they gesticulate you up and down. And you're able to blink. And a single tear rolls down your eye. And you have enough strength in your lips with all the power you can muster to say one word. In Australian. What is it? And that's where we're gonna end tonight.
Perfect.
Good job, guys. No, you can have a real word. What do you want to say?
Caught her off guard.
Putting people on the spot is my fucking, if I had a PhD, that's what it would be in. Oh, there's chat.
I'm gonna say
Oh, I fucking need to put it better. Oh, I'm sorry, Loki Ninja. I'll make it better next time. Did a lot of experiments. Yeah.
Ninja. All Ninja said was hello.
Yeah, but still, it's the first time I've noticed the chat was happening. Anyway, so sorry.
I said hi back.
Nice. Go off, Queen.
I just. I'll keep it boring. I'll say stop.
Yeah. Out of her lips, she says stop. And that is where we actually end it.
Nice.
Good job, guys. Not dead. That's a victory. Always happy when you guys aren't dead. Definitely
Sure.
not being sarcastic. So I'd like to do something real quick. I'm working on editing a little thing to like theoretically be an onboarding or something. So I just need each person, whoever feels comfortable doing it. We don't all have to do it right now, but I need clean audio of each person saying, "My name is blank, my character is blank," and then something about them. And then I'm gonna clip it out later and put it into a different thing and put them all together. I know you're all in a rush to see who wants to go first.
Heck yeah.
You want?
Oh.
My name is Angus McDonald.
Wait. Sorry. Okay, let's do like a 2-second of silence before and after.
Okay.
Okay. Go. 1, 2.
Hello, this is Angus McDonald. I am playing as a rogue, and I like to play tricks on people.
That's good. That's good, clean. That's it. That's good, clean family fun. Swiffer, you wanna go?
I haven't honed in on my Australian accent in a long time.
You know what? You know when it's gonna be best is when it's just off the cuff, right off the cuff.
Crikey.
That was really good.
My name is Jasora. I'm playing as a merfolk druid, and I love long swims next to the beach.
Okay, you guys are getting into some like Truman Show shit. This is as you. So this is
you the character.
This is no. This is Swiffer telling me who she plays.
Oh man. All right.
Why the Australian accent?
She doesn't need one. I just thought that would be funny to say.
Okay.
How dare you?
I was just gonna let her
Okay.
see if she could do it.
Okay, I'll restart.
Okay, you're you. Go.
Well, now I don't know what to say about Desora.
She's a bosun on the ship. Her little bit about her background or something. Or what's her deal? Like, what's her deal?
Okay. Hi, my name's Alex. I played Jasora, the Tide Merfolk, and Jasora loves animals and taking care of her sea animals, and she's trying to learn how to fix the ship, but is bad at it.
See, that's great. That's perfect. Did that feel good?
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go next? I feel like Nomad needs to go next.
All right. We'll wait for the 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Hi, my name's Adam. I play Nomad, a monk that is also a dwarf. Nomad likes to drink first, take long walks with no reason, and think last.
That's good. That's good stuff. Who hasn't gone? Red River, you want to take a run at it? And I'm not going to hold you to this. Just this is a good
Oh,
practice.
we'll take a run. Yeah.
Take a run at
Yeah,
it.
practice. Yeah. We'll wait 2 seconds.
1, 2.
Hi, my name is JP, and I play the character Red River, who is an orc, former bodyguard, then journeyman, and now the captain of the RB Argana.
That's perfect. I'm gonna do my own, like, this is the world that this is, like a short, like 20 seconds. Something to onboard, you know what I mean? Something to, like, if you've never seen this shit before, give you at least some
Who's who?
context for who's
Yeah,
who.
if you're walking into and listening blind, that's episode 47.
Yeah,
going on?
exactly. Like, yeah. Because so if you wouldn't feel compelled to be like, I better go watch season 1. Like, no, it's okay. You can watch right now. Here's who these people are.
Yep.
I'll get Sarah's later. I have a suspicion that she's been asleep for at least an hour.
First of all, how dare you?
I think Kevin may need to redo his. He only said that he was Angus. I think, right?
No, he said he was Kevin, didn't he?
Did you? Kevin
I'll be
Angus?
honest.
No,
Kevin is
I think
Angus, and Angus is Kevin.
Angus and Kevin are the
their
same
names
person.
And
We're in
Bahu.
sync here. No, I did say this.
Oh, okay. You'll take another run at it.
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna clap you in. I think that's how real people do it. We're not gonna do that. It's just gonna be 1, 2.
Hey, this is Kevin. I'm playing as Angus McDonald. I'm a human rogue, and I like to play tricks on people.
And I like to party.
And
Perfect.
I like to party.
Okay, good deal. I'm gonna work on that. It might take 6 months, or it might take 20 minutes. I've not done it before, but I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I'll get Aldars at some point. But good job, guys. I think.
Definitely only asleep for like 20 minutes.
Oh, okay. Amaya, do you have any context or remember at all, or know what we're doing right now?
You guys are doing the intro video things, voiceovers that you wanted to do, and I was, I also had the same one that you did, Jasora. I was gonna say, and I like long swims.
Well, you can take it now because that was me as Jasora.
Yeah, that was
But
her.
Drew made me
practice
redo
run.
it.
Made
No, I
me
know.
like I'm a
I was like, proud of it.
monster.
You can add pina coladas to the end. You know.
Do you want to take a run at it, Sarah? Hey, I'm not. I don't have a gun to your head. If you don't want to, you don't have to. Because I gotta get. I'm not. This won't be done. Like now.
It's fine.
Okay, go ahead. I'm gonna get you in. Just give it 2 seconds after I'm done talking. Okay. 2, 1.
My name is Sarah. I play Amaya, the deep mermaid person on the boat. She's kind of a loner, sort of the on-site medic occasionally.
And she loves long walks on the beach. No, that's good.
That's canon.
That's canon.
Swims, long swims. She doesn't walk.
Maybe that's the one thing that like unites you all. You all like to ambulate. to relax. You all like to just go for a leisurely swim or stroll. But good job, guys. Swiffer's going to give us the name of the episode, and that's where we're going to end it. Swiffer, go ahead.
I was gonna make some kind of play on words. Eder cap in his ass or something like that.
Eder cap in his ass. It's very good.
I like that.
What about getting sticky in the dark forest? No?
It tells you what it's about.
Yeah, it's all there. It's good for SEO.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know, if people are searching that up on Google, you know, they definitely will not get lost.
Yeah, when they're like ferociously Googling, they'll know where to go. I feel like we got one more in us because getting sticky in the dark forest is not it.
What was the spider called?
The phase spider?
Phase spider.
Ooh, what about this? Our spider phase.
Perf.
Or our spider era.
In our spider era?
Yeah, that's good.
That's so stupid.
It's giving spider.
That one might get hits on YouTube.
Yeah, this is how we get the SEO going. Okay. Loki, you just said in our Loth era. Yeah, Loth, perfect. Loth is she's like a queen of spice. She's a real nasty looking lady.
Yeah.
Spider queen.
Love it.
In Loth we trust. This is all good, guys. We've obviously got 5 good options here. But I'm gonna really
it
think
will
on
be one of Drew's. So.
It will be something that I prefer, and it will definitely be something that I will remember to upload so we don't lose another fucking episode. But good night, guys, and good luck.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Good night.